Be a musician. One-to-one online music classes with top musicians at your convenient time.
The only supermarket in wholesale price with 5% to 30% offer every day.
So the situation that we're facing is a situation which no one would have thought we would be in. But we are all in this together. Instead of looking at the negative side of the lockdown, I think we should look at the positive side of the lockdown. There is so much that we haven't been able to do because we've been too busy in our lives. So we've forgotten all our hobbies, we've forgotten to spend time with our loved ones, and I think this is the best time to do all of that. So the lockdown is not such a bad thing. I think as an actor, I've always been busy shooting, so I never knew what it's like to be at home for so long. But I have been doing things that I hadn't been doing before because I have so much time on my hand. I've gone back to doing yoga, one thing that has really helped me a lot during this lockdown, and I've also started meditating a little bit, like half an hour, 45 minutes, keeps my mental health in shape. Apart from that, I have gone back to my hobbies. Like I used to cook and I've gone back to cooking, so I think that's I've become better at it, which is a great thing. I've been baking. I think cooking is something everyone has gone back to. I'm reading more books. I have this whole library filled with books, but I hadn't been able to read all of that. But now, because I have the time, I've gone back to reading. So there's reading, there's cooking, I'm spending more time with my parents, and I'm playing all these board games like Ludo and carom boards and stuff. So honestly, it's fun. So very sadly, my nephew is not with me. Neil is in Delhi with my brother and sister-in-law, so I'm just here without him. But I make sure that I FaceTime him like every day, so I don't really feel like he's not around. I always feel like he's around me. But yeah, in this lockdown, I'm with my parents, and I'm liking that also. I think that there is so much we can do being at home. And I think to all the people watching this, I think you should all go back to your hobbies. If you've been into art, you can just start painting again, or if you're into playing any piano or guitar, you can always go back to that, or dancing. I know friends who are doing Kathak, going back to reading, that like I have done, and I'm sure you guys are watching all the movies and all the TV shows that you have been watching. So there is so much to do at home, and just go back to your basic hobbies. I think as actors we are really blessed because we get to travel to a lot of places, and two of my favorite places are actually Italy and Spain, and it's so heartbreaking to see what's been happening there. I think it's all over the news, and there have been so many deaths, and it's just extremely heartbreaking. My heart goes to their families, and I hope we all get through this really soon. I really didn't think I'll ever have to say this, but I genuinely miss photo shoots, like the whole energy of people around you who want you to look the best that you've looked, and all the stylists working on us, makeup artists, hairstylists. We're surrounded by so much creative energy, and it's not there anymore, so that's really sad. And the last photo shoot I actually did was I think in February. I don't really remember, maybe the end of February, and it's been a while, so yeah, I definitely miss it. There is so much we can learn from the outbreak. I think first thing is to never take anything for granted. I think people around you, or nature especially, I think we've been too busy focusing on ourselves that we forgot all about nature. We never cared, and we never understood the value of people around us. But I think we are understanding all of that now that we are under a lockdown and we are forced to face it. I think it's all collective conscience, and yeah, I think we've had our lessons from it, and I hope once we get out of it, we don't take all of these things for granted. I think right now our heroes, the true heroes that we have, are the people who are working in the front line. Be it our doctors, our nurses, the policemen, the chief ministers, or our prime minister. I think they're doing everything they can to make us feel secure. I have them in my prayers, and I really wish that nothing happens to any of them, nothing happens to any of us. But we need to be cautious, and we need to take the safety measures that have been given to us by the health ministry to take care of ourselves and of people around us. A huge salute to them, and thank you so much for all the selfless service that you have been doing. It really means a lot to us. So I have some doctor friends and they have been saying the same thing that the health ministry has been saying, and they have laid out the same guidelines, which is washing your hands as much as you can for at least 20 seconds, sneezing into your elbow and not into your hand, maintaining at least 6 feet distance, and now a mask is also mandatory, so wearing a mask outside. See, these are basic small steps that we can take to protect ourselves and people around us, and we have that responsibility. So I hope you guys are following all of that and taking care of yourselves, and most importantly, I hope you guys are staying home. So youngsters like us in these times, it's very easy for us to be lazy, to wake up late, to eat all the yummy food and then sleep again, and just to watch TV shows and just do the things we like. Yeah, do all of that, but please make sure that you're taking care of your health in some way or the other. I hope you guys are working out or you're doing yoga, because at this time it's really important that we maintain our immunity, and immunity can only be maintained if you're genuinely taking care of yourselves, if you're genuinely fit. So I hope that you're not taking it easy, and I hope that you're working out. And now also online there are so many websites, and there are so many videos on YouTube that have so many workouts available, so you guys can even not say that, oh, we don't have a trainer, oh, but we don't have machines. You have all of that available, so just go online and start working out. I think the most difficult phase that I have been in my life has to be this phase. Like, I think for everyone, this phase is the most difficult phase that they have been in. We've seen this happening in movies, but we never thought it will happen to us, but it has. But hats off to the spirit of so many people who are taking it in their stride, and who are being positive about it. And our job is to spread positivity, because there's so much of negativity around us. I genuinely feel your pain, because we cannot get out of our houses, we cannot go out for a walk if we want. I'm a nature person, I love doing that, I can't do that. There's so much that we do outside, and there's so much that we've taken for granted, that I think nature's just put us inside our houses, and they're just like, stay inside, I'm going to take a breather. So I'm just hoping that our efforts of staying at home and following all the precautions actually help us, and this gets over as soon as it does. But I'm keeping a positive mindset, and I hope you guys are too. So as I said, I have gone back to reading. There is this book that I'm reading called The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. He is this master, he's this guru who helps you understand life better in a very, very positive way. So this is something that is keeping me really positive in times like these. I'm also watching a lot of movies like you guys on OTT platforms. And there's this one show that I watched. It's about time travel. It's called Dark. It's a German series, and it's one of my favorites. So try watching that. Maybe you guys will like it too. I definitely miss my friends a lot, especially during this time when you have all the time and you miss them even more. But thanks to technology, we have all the means to get connected to them. I'm always FaceTiming with them, and all of us have started cooking, so we're always FaceTiming and telling each other, okay, this is what I cooked today, this is what I did today. So it's kind of funny, it's kind of cute. It's just that, guys, you can just look at the positive side of all of this, and still stay connected. There is this song, Oona Literature from Psycho, which I really like, and I'm going to sing for you all. Oona Literature, urgi pone midga, ninja udichu parandu pona adaga. Oona Literature, urgi pone midga, ninja udichu parandu pona adaga. Yaro avalo ena teendum kaatrin viralo, yaro avalo taalatum taayin kuralo. Oona Literature, urgi pone midga, ninja udichu parandu pona adaga.
Be a musician. One-to-one online music classes with top musicians at your convenient time.
The only supermarket in wholesale price with 5% to 30% offer every day.